It's ridiculous. I'm just looking for... It's better fucking start up anyway. I might have to switch the webcam off in a second. The fucking music, isn't it? I might have to switch the webcam off in a second. I thought I had like maybe a quarter of an hour. Just a second. That's a fucking joke. It's a joke. Give me just a second. Spotify, will you work? The fuck is this? Every time that's fucking shite. That is shite. Hold on. I'll tell you what it is. See, when I start Adobe Flash Media Encoder, which is what I use to stream this to the Justin TV site, Windows Media Player then doesn't work. iTunes doesn't work. Fucking Spotify doesn't work. Right, Spotify. Right, see if you're not working. In process, there you go, you're away. iTunes helper. I don't want your help. I just want you to work. Groove Monitor, what the fuck is that? iTunes, right. Close please. Windows Media Player. Close. No, won't allow Windows Media Player to fucking close. That is a joke. End process tree. Yes. End it. No, not allowing it. Not allowing it. Fucking end. End process tree. No. Windows Media Player refusing to fucking shut, even though I've shut it. Oh. Shelby, I prefer this angle. I think it's more relaxed. It is, it's... What I'm doing is, I went out for a cycle there, and I wanted some fucking music, man. Smiley says, Limmy, is there going to be a new series spelled Knew? We're back. Welcome to Webcam Spelling, everybody. Welcome to the internet. He's a saying, right, hold on. iTunes, let's see, click. You're going to start? You're going to start? You're going to start? No. Right, fuck you then. Right, so I'll stay until 1:15. First of all, how do you like the new angle? It's not a permanent thing, believe me. It's just something new I'm trying. Right, looks more comfy. You like the old one. Well, don't worry, it's not permanent. It's not permanent. I went out for a cycle, and I've got a wee bit of spare time in the house myself. Got a bit of an empty, so just taking an opportunity to jump the webcam. What can I tell you? So yesterday Yesterday and the day before I tried to lose 1,000 followers on Twitter, 24 hours, and as you saw on Facebook I managed it. It was fucking tense. 10 minutes to go, 11,007 followers. I was trying to get down to 11,000 or less. 10 minutes to go, get timed out by fucking Twitter. Tweeting too much. It happened once before while I was doing the whole thing. And then I saw it go up to 11,015. I thought it's fucking ruined. And then it went back to 11,007, so I think that was just a technical fuck up. And then it went to 10,998. So I did it. But been on Twitter too much recently, so I'm off it for the rest of the month. I'm off it. Glaxon asks, proper bike? No, fucking imaginary bike, mate. An imaginary bike. An improper bike. Motorbike. They're all bikes. They're all bikes. A motorbike's a bike. A mountain bike's a bike. They're all bikes. They're all proper bikes. BMX is a proper bike. Unicycle isn't a bike. Bike, bicycle, two wheels. Just want to see. Oh, fucking knackered. I've just been out cycling. Cycling for an hour or two there, man. Knackered. Went out for lunch. Went out for a cycle. Bumped into that very paranoid person in the Botanic Gardens. Show Dave, love, how far? For Partick. Kind of Partick through Partick through Kelvin Grove Park to Chinaski's, and then back to Partick, Botanic Gardens, and then up Partick. Glaxon says, not what I meant, mate. Don't know what you're talking about. Glaxon, if you're talking about the bike thing, that was finished with that. Aye, so the fucking so that's me off Twitter for the rest of the month. Whole month without Twitter. Kinda OD'd on it. So I went like that to myself. No Twitter for the rest of the month. The thing with this, I see this seat here, I'm sort of writing some stuff just now. I won't go into any details, but I'm writing some stuff just now, and I've sent myself, you've got spunk in your forehead, Limmy. No, that's the light up air bouncing off it. It's not the reflection of the screen, it's the light up there. You'll never last after Twitter. Well, Kev, I've said to myself I'm not in it for the rest of the month, so that's it. Fucking shattered, man. Aye, so I got talking to this fucking... Aye, so that's me off Twitter for the rest of the month. This is my wee Roald Dahl set up. Trying to write some wee things and... Roald Dahl, you know how he had his wee hut? He had his wee writing room. We see. Aye, so I was in Kelvin Grove Botanic Gardens, sat down at a bench, right, the sun through the clouds, went and got an ice cream, sat down, And there was this guy on the bench next to us, guy in his 40s, early 40s, a bit kind of rough and hard done by when he's kind of starting to roll up, and I was like, think to myself, get to fuck, man, I'm just trying to fucking enjoy my ice cream here, and they're going to roll a stinking fucking roll up, and it's going to come towards us. And I just sat there, right, and I heard, it was just me. I was on one bench, there was nobody to my right, no benches to my right. He was on a bench to the left, his cell, and then the next bench along there was nobody, and there was nobody walking by really. And then I'm kind of, what was I on? I think I was looking at my iPod or something, or having a think, and he went like that. I was like, turned around to see if he was talking to us, wasn't looking at me. I thought, right, guy's talking to himself. Looks the type teeth all sort of done in. Guy's obviously kind of some mental ill in some way, and I thought maybe no, maybe he was on the phone, or maybe no, he wasn't on the phone. Anyway, 5 minutes later, I heard him going like that. See the problem with this? The problem with this angle was I have to look up there to see your comments, and I heard him, and then I heard him going like that. He said something. He didn't sound like that. I just couldn't. It's just because I couldn't fucking hear him, because he was. I was on the right hand side of my bench. He was on the bench to my left, in the middle. So he was like a fucking whole bench and a half away. I turned around and he was looking at me like that. I said, just as after I said, what's that? He said, I saw you in the telly. I went, oh, right. Aye. I said, right. Again, I'm saying that that's not how he was speaking. I just couldn't make it what he was saying, right? I'm try to mimic not being able to hear him, right? I said, aye, alright, yeah, aye. Because you have to watch it, because people listen everywhere. So I said, I don't think I'm going to make it my birthday, aye. I said, what? Frankadelic, I said, he's probably just nervous. No, mate. Wait till I get to the end of the story, you'll see it wasn't that. He said, I probably won't make it on a birthday, aye. I said, what's that? I said, I probably won't make it my birthday. Just, I was going, what did you say, you want to make it to your birthday? Aye. It's the depression. Depression, pretty bad depression and all that, and just the way things going. And aye, this is good getting out the light, and that's twice I've been in here now. Twice. Right, and I thought, right, so a guy's got something up with him. He appears to be depressed, anxious, incoherent, and he's saying that he's not going to make it to he doesn't think he'll make it to his next birthday, right? Meaning he's suicidal. So and I kind of didn't do anything. I just went, oh, right, and then I sat there kind of looking forward, and I thought, he talked about it, I thought, fucking say something. So he said something again, right, and I went like that. So what is it? Is it depressed? Is it? Aye, just because it hits pretty hard. You know, it was 1982 football. Something to do with 80s football hitting them pretty hard, and I said, all right, what is it you're depressed about? You just just depressed. How long have you had it for? I thought, We'll chat to him. How long have you had it for? It's 8. So since 8? Aye. Because I mean, you've got to watch. See, even right now, I'm just thinking like you've got to watch, because I mean, the pause, because you've got to watch, because even though I've seen you in the tell, I mean, you could be a pause. Because in jail, 6 months in jail. I was like, hold on a second. Took my bike and went round to his bench. Didn't sit down on his bench. I went to the left side of my bench, so that I was closer to him, who was sitting on in the middle at the left, the bench next to his. I said, What's that? Would you say about me there? I could be an actor, I could a police. He says, no, you just got to watch his, you just got to watch his listening. Just, I mean, even though I know you're an actor, and all that, I mean, you could be the police, and I said I could be the police. Aye, I mean, you don't know. I says, no, I'm not a police, mate. I thought, right, guy's paranoid. I says, right, I'm going to say something. So what should I say? Is it best actually with a person like that to confront them? You know, rather than going, aye, ain't you say, mate? Is it best to go like that? What the fuck you on about? But I said to him, I says, if you had this for a while, is it like paranoid feelings you get? No. It's just you got to watch who's listening on it, and watch who's listening, ain't you? I went, aye, well, I don't know. I said, so what? And I was kind of talking to him, and then this guy walked by, this sort of alright guy who looked like he worked there. He says, oh, how's it going, Davey? It was something like that, right? To the guy. He's alright, it's out here. And this guy said to me, he's your pal as long as you're a Celtic fan, he's your pal. He said, yeah, it's Tommy Burns and all that. And I'm not quite making sense because I'm not quite making sense because I'm trying to impersonate his incoherence, but I'm fucking being incoherent myself. What it was the paranoid guy was just appeared to be fucking paranoid, depressed, anxious, something upset him when he was younger. He's been like that for years. He thought, like, I mean, I could be the police for all he knows, and he said something today with the jail, and then something to do with 6 months. You've got to watch what you say and all that, and then all that. And then this normal guy came walking by, a guy that was alright, and said to me, oh, he's your pal, was alright, David, he's your pal as long as you're a Celtic fan. I was like, and then they two just talked for about 5 minutes, and I'm just kind of sitting there, no saying anything. This guy appeared to be humouring the paranoid guy. Aye, he says, aye, because I mean, Tommy Burns, and he said that when Tommy Burns died, that hit him really hard. Something today hit him as hard as when his ma died, and that really hit him hard. I mean, I know that's my ma and everything. I don't know if he said Tommy Burns' death hit him harder than his ma's death or something like that, right? But Karen McDonald says, I met this guy on Hayburn Street last month. Seriously, Karen? How do you know? Chrissy says, right, is Limmy on drugs when he does this? What the fuck are you on about? I'm telling you a story when I was in the fucking Botanic Gardens here, you daft cunt. He told me that people were moving stuff in his house. What, as in he was moving in, or there were people moving fucking listening equipment? But they kept talking like that, right? They kept talking like that for a bit, and I thought, right, I want to go, but I actually want to fucking listen to this guy because I did think I'm going to say to him, I'm going to try and be as straight with him as I possibly can. Like he'll say something, right? But when this normal guy goes away and I'm left with the paranoid guy, I'm going to say something like he'll say something, and I'm going to try and say something like, I mean, I wanted to, you know, it's a shame, mate. I want to do something because I'm sitting here and then you started talking to us and you seem like a guy that's distressed and in a bit of fucking turmoil, and I want to do something, but you think I'm maybe the police and you know you don't know who's listening and that whole thing. I wish I could help. I mean, do you think there is anyway? Is there anything I could fucking say to help you? Is there what you know? Is there anything? Because I did say to him before. That other guy turned up and says, you've been to the doctors? He says, oh aye, I'm on antidepressants. He said something to do with Prozac, and he might have said something to do with beta blockers, I'm not sure, but he said something to do with Prozac, and he kept saying things like, oh, you never know who's listening. Funny thing is, I'm fucking listening now, I'm on the webcam talking to him. Oh, a minute, no, he said the youths. were coming into his house and moving things. Oh fuck, right. Let's see. Aye. So then the normal guy went away, right? And this paranoid guy was kind of still talking to him as he was walking away, like a good distance. Like the guy couldn't hear him. He was away. He went into the main building bit in the Botanic Gardens, no Kibble Palace, a big thing. And then, so I was left with him, and I went like, aye. Aye, so you said aye, just aye, because you got to watch, because anybody could be listening. You did that again. This anybody could be listening thing. You got to watch what you say, ain't you? I mean, you've got to watch what you say. And I thought, I just said, nah, not really, no. He says, nah, you do, you got to watch. I says, nah, not really, I don't think you do, no. He says, no, you do. I says, nah, I don't think you do, no, I don't really watch what I say, no, I don't care. Try to kind of, I'm trying to ooze out of me fucking kind of easy ozy, who gives a fuck who's fucking listening to fucking anything, mate? Attitude. Maybe it'll drop off. So I got to watch what you're saying, Polis. Right? And the funny thing is, I had my iPod and I had my phone, right? See, when I went to listen to the guy, I paused. I thought, right, I need to pause. I was listening to music. I thought, I want to pause my iPod. So I took my iPod to go and fiddle about with it. He was like, I kind of talking to us, looking down at the iPod. I thought, he thinks I'm fucking recording him. So I paused it, and then that guy came in and kind of, I was like that, putting it in my pocket. And then I was like, well, what fucking pocket if I put that into? Where did it go? Kind of taking out my phone. He's looking at my phone while he's talking to us. So then he says, you got to watch his listening, you got to watch his listening. I was like, nah, I don't think you do. And like, you got to watch. I felt like going like that to him. Look, mate, right? I got fucking 1,000,000 times more to lose than you. The papers are out to get me. One paper put the knife in me. A magazine, take a break, put the knife in me for another angle. They're out to get me by twisting the fucking truth, chucking some lies in there and printing shite to get me. That's not paranoia, mate. That's actually reality. What's paranoid and in your imagination is happening to me in reality, mate. Do you know what I mean? So, mate, I'm living it. Albeit in a fucking microscopic fucking level compared to actual fucking celebs. But get a wee taste of it, Just a wee taste of it. And you're sitting here with your fucking roll up in a park thinking, I might be a fucking Polis. As well as fucking writing and acting and fucking directing the fucking show, I've also got this wee fucking side job while I'm doing that as being an undercover Polis fucking with the task of listening to you and finding out about you. Is that what you think? I mean, sometimes I feel like maybe you should say that, but I don't because that could put me on the edge. But I do fucking feel like going like, you fucking mad. Well, you know what I mean? Feel like going like, right, mate, let's take it to the fucking extremes, right? Let's say I'm the Polis. Let's say I'm the fucking Polis. In fact, let's say I got on the telly in order to then, when I sit down here, you trust me, and then you give me information. What's the fucking worst that could happen? What is the worst that could happen? he's mental ill. He's mental ill, so it's not a case that he's just suddenly going to be fucking alright after I say some rational things. He's been irrational and there's nothing you can do about it. But the funny thing is, see when he was saying, you got to watch who's listening, and I'm like, nah, I don't think you do. No, you do. You got to watch who's listening. Nah, I don't think you do. No, you do. I was like, nah, you don't. No, you do. Nah, you don't. Then Lynn phoned, my girlfriend phoned, wanting to know like what I was up to. She was in the town. I says, in Botanic Gardens, and he was like, right. I says, hold on. Kind of playing with my phone a wee bit. He fucking stands up, and what did he do? I think he stood up and went to the next bench to the left. Either he did that or he went to the edge of his bench. No, he stood up because he wouldn't have. He went along. He stood up. He went like up, bum 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 bum, boom, sat down at the fucking bench. So there was a whole bench between us while I was on the phone, and I was like that. Aye, well, what? Right, aye, what time are you coming back? All right, no, I'm just eating ice cream. Aye. Kind of glancing at him now and again, thinking, I wonder if he thinks that this conversation's about him. And then conversation finished, and that was that. I was thinking, right, so I just sat there for a wee bit, just relaxing. I thought, I wonder if he's going to get up and then sit back down and go, I can talk to him, No, I didn't do it. And what I did, I took out my notepad, because I'm writing down my ideas for things, right? I took out my notepad and I thought, fuck, I'm taking out a notepad, writing things down. I've got a phone, another secret black device, and a fucking notepad. But he kicked about for about another 5-10 minutes. A woman went by with her wains. One of them was a wee boy, about 12 maybe. And he said, I was at a black German Shepherd. I thought, oh fuck, did he say black something? So he'd been like kind of racist. I looked, no, it was a black Alsatian. And she went, oh aye, it is aye. I was because you, what's that? All right, no, I didn't really want to look. But I glanced there, and the wee guy was looking at us, he was like that, kind of like smiling, and I went like, I went, all right. I thought, right, he must know us for the telly. And that was that. And then, I thought, fuck, now he is going to look at the wee guy and think that the wee guy's maybe in fucking cahoots with me or something like that, as if I'm like, right, no. They just happen to be walking by, like, alright, hiya. Oh, fancy seeing you here. Ha. Belfast Barrow says this is boring. You're going to get a ban there, cunt. And then they went away, and I heard the woman say something like, "What?" This is like what a sketch for his show. This is like one of his sketches. That's what I heard her say. I didn't turn around to look at her because I was kind of getting on my main thing. But I heard her go, This is like one of his sketches." And then she went away. 5 minutes later, he stood up and he walked past us, and he just kept on going. And I was ready to fucking look at him. I was ready to look at him as he walked away, but I thought, I don't want to look at him because he could be walking and looking back, waiting for me to look, waiting for me to look, waiting for me to look. He's looking, I knew it, I knew he was fucking listening to me. But, no, I waited a good bit, and then I went like that. He wasn't looking, and I watched him for quite a bit. He just kept on walking, didn't really look, he kind of looked to the left and right, but he just kept on going. And I thought, I don't care if you're mentally ill or no, have some fucking manners, right? You started a conversation with me, right? You started a conversation with me, and then you just fucking stood up and walked away to another bench as if, get him to fuck. And then you stood up and walked by me without saying, see you later, see ya. You have some fucking manners. I don't care if you think I'm the fucking devil. Right? You're no more mental than me, mate. You're not any more mental than me. Just my ma died and my ma died. My fucking ma died. My ma died. My ma died when I was 20. Your turn. Get a bit paranoid. You got to watch yours listen. You got to watch yours listen. What are you fucking on about? The fucking papers. I'm fucking take a break. I've got fucking David Cameron and Nick Clegg and Gordon Brown in Take a Break criticising my fucking Grand Theft Auto video, saying that I'm unbelievable and I've got to be stopped. That's fucking real, mate. Real. The two current leaders of the country and the previous leader of the country criticised me. That's a reality, mate. That's actually fucking real. Go to watch us listening. I beat you at that. It's just that I don't think I'm going to make it at my birthday. I was ready for jumping in the Clyde, mate. I was a bit of fucking alky. I tanned my fucking wrist. I cut my fucking arms up. I did all that, so I beat you at that. Get depressed? No, I get depressed. Right? I've got a million times more pressure than you. A million times more pressure and reason to be paranoid than you, mate. I don't know. You could be listening. You could be a fucking journalist right now. You could be a journalist. Maguire on fire says it's not a competition, Limmy. Well, in fact, that's where you're wrong, mate, because it is a competition. Did I not say things like, I thought I had it bad, until, count your lucky stars, that. You compare yourself to other people and you compare yourself to worse off versions of yourself in order to make yourself feel better or to put your life into perspective. It is a competition. Maguire says, I don't think it is. Well, I do think it is. So there you go. We've got a bit of fucking stalemate on the go, haven't we? There you go. We've got a bit of stalemate. Fair enough. Is it? Is it fair enough? Aye. Your opinion, you're entitled. Thank you. Thanks for that, Maguire. Thanks, Maguire. Maguire's on fire tonight, man. It's your opinion, you're entitled. He's on fire! Woo! Maguire's on fire, man! Maguire fucking hits back with a fair enough. Boom! Your opinion, you're entitled. Boom! He's on fire! There's no stopping him, man. Fuck getting the ringside of Maguire. Fucking hell, man. Fuck getting the ringside of this cunt. Maguire on fire. What exactly are you on fire about, Maguire? What exactly are you on fire about? What aspect of your abilities is on fire? You put my fire out there. Right, well, see, before I put your fire out, what aspect of your personality, your abilities was on fire? You're a good football player, or Just, what is it? Let's hear this. None, it rhymes with my name is all. Right. Let's see if we can find something that's more relevant that also rhymes that rhymes with Maguire. Maguire, you liar. Maguire the liar. What about that? Because you've just said you're on fire and you're not on fire, you've just said it because it rhymes. And you can't exactly go into a fucking courtroom and go on the witness stand and say things that you didn't actually see, you didn't actually witness, but it rhymes. You know what I mean? Maguire on fire. For hire? No, the liar. We've got it. I think I got it first time. Maguire the liar. How about that? Maguire the liar. Maguire, Pumpernickel's got it. Maguire, pants on fire. That's shite about the music. No, we'll try it again, but it's not going to. Come on, Spotify. I'll wait a minute. Da 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 da. Little by little, trying to make it, baby, on my own. Leave us. What you gonna tell my brother? Oh, what you gonna tell your father? I don't know what you gonna tell your mother. Nico, I'm gonna get dressed for success. Shaking it up for the big time, baby. Get dressed for success. Shake up for your love, for your love. Yeah. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. The Sandstar, Limmy, you've clearly misplaced your dignity. See that guy that was in Botanic Gardens, apparently, guy, he held on to too much dignity. That's why he's paranoid about everybody taking that away. See, if you don't have any dignity, kind of lose it, man. I'm gonna get dressed for success. Shake up for the big time, baby. Get dressed for success. Pay up for your love, yeah. Look sharp. Yeah. brother. Oh, whoa, oh, what you gonna tell your mother? I don't know. What you gonna tell your mother? Let me go. Whoa, whoa. Dressed for success. Get dressed for success. I'm gonna get dressed. Success. Me up. Big time, baby. Get dressed for success. Yeah, Sean. Dress. Because I will able to tell me my success. Dress for success.